and I am so excited to introduce you to my friend, Ashley. She is a lifetime educator. She and I worked together for many years in Baltimore, fourth and fifth grade students. She's a yoga instructor at Barefoot Lodge. She's so cool. I get all my sexually practice from her, and I'm so glad she's here joining us today to help us practice some yoga best practices. So did I get that all right, Ashley?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Ashley's also a mom, so she's juggling many things at this time, like we all are. And so hopefully you can take some time with us today to practice some yoga, some calming meditation, and she's just going to take us through a quick 30-minute session. Feel free to drop some comments in the chat. What's your favorite yoga position? What do you do to calm down and unplug? And I will hand it over to Ashley now. So without further ado, take it away, Ash.
Great. Thank you, Lindsay. Hi, everyone. Welcome. I'm super excited to be with you on a topic that is near and dear to my heart, which is stress and self-care. Like many of you, I was a mom. I was teaching full-time, going to school, and thought I could handle it all without any issues. And unfortunately, I was extremely stressed out. I was suffering from some anxiety and began to have some health concerns of my own. So that's what led me to yoga. I started practicing yoga to manage my stress and absolutely fell in love with it. So currently, I'm teaching part-time. I'm a yoga instructor, like Lindsay had mentioned, a board-certified holistic practitioner and business owner who has partnered with a wellness company to help others find natural solutions to health and to live a better life. So I have the honor of guiding others to take control of their health by finding natural solutions that work for them. And this morning, or I guess this afternoon, this lunch break, whatever you want to call it, I'm super, super grateful to be sharing just one of those small pieces with you to help naturally relieve stress so that you can fully be the best version of yourself. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started with a brief yoga class. I'm going to keep this class extremely simple and basic just because I'm not really sure where all of your levels are or if you've ever practiced yoga before. So the only rule in yoga is to do what feels good, and what doesn't feel good, don't do it. That's it. So if you have a nice quiet space in your home, I encourage you to make your way there. If you have a mat, that is wonderful. If not, anywhere on the floor is a great place to be too. So I'm going to do my best to guide us through, like I said, just a brief yoga session. And I'm hoping that my dog and my family and no one is storming through my house, just like is going on in yours. And hopefully we can have a short amount of time to just relieve some stress and to come into a natural state of being. So go ahead and just find a comfortable spot for you, crisscross, half lotus, whatever works. And I'm going to encourage you to release some of that flesh that we're sitting on here and to allow our sit bones to come in contact with the floor or the earth. And we're going to have a nice long spine here, so bringing the crown of our head closer to the ceiling. And we're going to start by just releasing all that's going on in our minds right now and taking a deep inhale in through the nose. And exhale, open mouth. Another deep inhale in and exhale out. Finding that third deep cleansing breath in and exhale out. And just taking this moment to come back to our natural breath here. And I'd like for you to create an intention for your practice today. So an intention can be anything that is near and dear to your heart. Maybe it's looking for calm. Maybe it's looking for strength. And once you have that intention in place, gently bringing the palms of the hands to heart center, allow the thumbs to graze the heart. And take another deep inhale in. Exhale, open mouth. Another deep inhale in, and envision that intention coming in with your breath. And exhale out. Taking that third deep inhale in and bringing those fingertips towards the sky. Spreading the palms of the hands, send that intention out into the universe as you slowly release the hands down towards the mat and open the eyes one eyelash at a time. Taking another deep inhale in, open the chest and go ahead and drop the head back. Inhale, bring it up, and exhale, drop chin towards chest. Inhale up, drop right ear to right shoulder. Bringing it back up, drop left ear to left shoulder. And then slowly add some neck circles here, rotating the head in any direction. And when you're ready, just switching directions, rotating in the opposite way. Coming back to a neutral spine, neutral neck, go ahead and rock it forward to all fours to your tabletop position here. So you just want to align your knees with your hips and the wrists with the shoulders. And we're just going to add some cat-cow, which most of you might be familiar with this. So we're going to drop the belly, open the chest, gaze forward, and then go ahead and round the spine, bringing chin towards chest. Inhale, drop it, gazing forward. Exhale, round. We'll take 2 more rounds of this. And round. And coming back to your neutral spine, go ahead and curl those toes behind you. You're going to lift those hips nice and high here, pressing right into your downward facing dog. Now, the beauty of downward facing dog and the beauty of doing a live yoga class is that no one can see whether or not you're doing it right or wrong, which is a great thing, right? But just for safety purposes, you want to go ahead and have your feet about 2 fists apart, and the heels can come closer towards the mat, but certainly do not need to touch the mat. Your hands are spread nice and wide, fingers are wide, and you're pressing the majority of the weight into those heels and the palms of the hands here. Chest drops towards the mat, head goes in between the arms. And I like to add some movement here. So go ahead and rock from side to side, bend the knees, whatever feels right. For some of us, this may be the first movement of the day, if you've been sitting at a desk. So just doing what feels right for the body and knowing that the body can guide you. There's no right or wrong here. So another breath in here. And then exhale, we're going to go ahead and drop the knees. Bring the big toes together and press right back into our child's pose. So arms are nice and long. Forehead is towards the mat. Now, once again, knees can be wide here, or if it feels more comfortable, you can certainly bring them together. Whatever feels right for you. That's the beauty of it. You can lay on your mat for the entire time of yoga class, and a yoga instructor will not bother you. So it's just truly whatever is right for you or what feels good. So we're going to take another breath in here, and then exhale out. We're going to inhale, come right back to that table, curl those toes, press right back into our downward facing dog. Add a little bit more movement, and now we're going to add on a bit here. So we're going to hinge forward to a nice high plank. If plank is not your jive, go ahead and drop the knees down. You can come right back into your tabletop. Otherwise, keeping it nice and strong here. Strong, solid core, gazing forward, releasing some of that energy, that heat, or maybe some anger that's been built up for the day into the body. Another breath in. Exhale, drop the knees, push it back to your child's pose. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, come right on up, curl those toes, down dog. And we're going to add one more flow with that here. So hinge forward, high plank. Breath in. Exhale, drop the knees, press down, child's pose. Inhale, bring it right back up to table. Curl those toes, down dog. All right, adding on here. We're going to go ahead and inhale, right leg high. Step it on through. Drop that back foot and come right into a warrior one. So if you've practiced yoga before, this is a real common posture, real common asana. So if you've never practiced yoga before, that back leg, that back foot's at a 45-degree angle, flat onto the mat. Your knee and ankle are stacked one over the other. And we're just bringing the hips forward. Your stance can be as long or as wide as you like it, or short. It's really what feels good. Arms can come nice and strong, nice and high towards the sky, or you can release them down to the heart center, whatever feels good. Breath in, breath out. Let's do one more reach. Exhale, warrior two. Right arm forward, left arm back. Gazing over those fingertips. And just double checking, making sure that arm's nice and strong and solid. Another breath in, breath out. Drop that back arm behind you. Flip that palm. Inhale, reverse warrior, reaching all the way back here. Gentle stretch. And then hinging forward for extended side angle. So that bottom arm can rest on the thigh. It can rest on the mat, or if you have a block at home, you can use that. That top arm can reach towards the sky, or you can bring it forward for a little extra stretch here. So you hear me say this a lot. It really is what feels best for you. Do what feels right. One more breath in here. And then inhale, come right back up to your warrior two and settle in. Windmill those arms down towards the mat. Step that right leg out. And if flowing is in your practice, you can certainly add that on. Otherwise, you can go right into down dog. So your choice. We'll take another breath in and out. Inhale, left leg high. Step it through. Warrior one, opposite side. Gazing forward, finding that strength, that breath. Inhale, reach it a little bit higher. Exhale, warrior two. Dropping that back arm, flip the palm. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, come forward, extended side ankle. Once again, lots of options here. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, come right back up to warrior two. Settle in, feel and find the strength that's there. And then windmill those arms down towards the mat. Step it back, head right to down dog, or take that flow if you like. The most important part is finding that breath. Another one in, another one out. We're going to do one more here. And then exhale, drop the knees, bring the feet to one side, and come right to your sit bones. Now, normally we would head through a few more rounds, and I encourage you, if you felt that was awesome and want to continue with that, go ahead and continue after. But considering this is such a condensed class, we're going to bring it down to the mat, and I'm going to continue with a few more postures to the mat here. So coming in just a comfortable crisscross, we're going to do a little bit of breath work here, bringing the palms of the hands together. Allow the thumbs to graze the heart. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, bring the fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, bring the palms of the hands behind the head. Shoulders come nice and wide, chest is open. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale through heart center. Another one in. Exhale, hands behind the head. Inhale up. Exhale through the heart. We'll go a few more rounds here. Inhale up. Exhale behind the head. Inhale up. Exhale through the heart. One last round. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale behind the head. Inhale up. Exhale through the heart. Taking the legs nice and long now. Feet are flexed. Once again, releasing some of that flesh from underneath, allowing those sit bones to make contact with the earth. If you have a belt or a strap at home, this is a great stretch to help loosen up. You can always take that belt or strap around the soles of the feet. You're getting just as deep of a stretch here, but protecting the shoulders and upper back if you have any issues there. Otherwise, taking a deep inhale, bringing fingertips towards the sky, and exhale, fold. And just taking a few breaths here. Allow the chest to move towards the thighs. Doesn't need to touch the legs. One more breath in and out. Inhale, bring it right back up. We're going to bring that right leg out to the side. Left knee is bent. The sole of the left foot comes into the perineum or the right thigh. We're going to shift over towards that right leg. Inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, fold. Another breath in here. Inhale, bring it right back up. Bringing that left hand behind that left sit bone. We're going to press the weight into that left hand. Inhale, lift the hips off of the mat and bring that right arm over for an awesome stretch here. And go ahead and gently bring it right back down. Right foot comes in to meet the left into your Baddha Konasana, or otherwise known as butterfly pose. Anytime you have the opportunity to bring some feeling or touch to the soles of your feet, I encourage you to do so. It's bringing that grounding effect back to the body. So anytime that you're feeling stressed out or a little loopy or lightheaded, or those days that you just want to blow, this is a great time for you to bring some movement or touch to the feet. So go ahead and do that, maybe touching the toes here, each one individually, giving that little self-massage. And then once you feel good about that, go ahead and bring the hands to the feet. Take a deep inhale, open, lengthen, and exhale, fold forward. Bringing the elbows to come close to the knees. Just opening the hips a little bit. Take an inhale, coming right back up. Extending that left leg long now, sole of the right foot comes in. Take a deep inhale, bringing the fingertips overhead, and exhale, fold. One more breath in here. And then go ahead and peel yourself back up. Right hand comes behind that right hip. Inhale, lifting those hips off of the mat. Left arm comes up and over. And slowly release it down. Bringing both legs long out in front now. We're going to take a deep inhale, bringing arms up. And exhale out in front. We're just going to pause the arms here at shoulder length. We're going to open the chest and the heart a bit. Fingers spread nice and wide. And just take a breath here with the eyes closed. Another deep one in. And slowly lower all the way down. Making your way down towards the mat here. Or the floor, the carpet, whatever you have. And take that full body stretch. So you're going to reach with the fingertips and the toes. And then inhale, bring the knees in towards the chest. Wrap the arms around. Give yourself a nice squeeze, a nice hug. And gently rock from side to side. Coming back to that neutral position, we're going to allow the soles of the feet to come to the mat. Coming into our traditional pose called bridge pose. The arms come to the side of the mat here, palms facing down. We're going to press into the soles of the feet and then lift those lower hips. But first we're going to take a cleansing breath in. Deep inhale in. Exhale, open mouth. Inhale, press into the soles of the feet, lifting the hips and the low back off of the mat. And continuing to breathe. Now, you're also welcome to take those arms underneath that low back and shimmy those shoulders in a bit if you'd like to interlace those fingers to bring a little bit more of a higher lift if that feels good for you. If not, you're perfectly fine. Taking one more deep inhale in and slowly exhale, lower all the way down. Taking that right ankle and crossing it over that left thigh. We're going to inhale, picking that left foot up off of the mat as well. So this is a reclined figure 4. or reclined pigeon if you like. And you can bring the hands at the shin here. We can interlace them behind that left thigh. And this is just a great hip opener. I always like to add some movement here with the toes or the ankles. And you're always welcome to sway from side to side here if you'd like to. Just one more breath here. And slowly releasing those fingertips, we're going to take that right leg and completely cross it over the left. The arms come out to a T, palms facing down. We take a deep inhale in, and exhale, drop the knees towards the left side as you gaze over the fingertips on the right hand. So this is just a gentle twist, a supine twist here. And really the most important part of this posture is just to notice where the breath is. Doing our best in the condensed position to allow the breath to continue to travel all the way down to the navel. One more deep one in and out. Inhale, gently bringing the knees back to center and unraveling. We're going to take that left ankle now and cross it over that right thigh, either bringing the hands to the shin or once again interlacing. Just taking a breath in and out. Slowly releasing the fingers, bringing the arms out to a T, crossing those legs over completely. Deep inhale in, and exhale, dropping the knees towards the right side and gazing over the fingertips on the left hand. Another breath in and out. Taking that inhale, coming right back to center. We're going to unravel those knees. We're going to wrap the arms around for that final hug and squeeze. And take an inhale, bringing the forehead towards the knees. Taking this moment to send yourself some thoughts of kindness, some thoughts of compassion. Exhale, release the head down to the mat. Bring the arms out to the side. Extend that right leg long to the corner. Extend that left leg long, preparing for your final relaxation, your final Shavasana. This is the most important part of your practice. So taking just a deep inhale in, exhale out. Slowly begin to relax the toes, relaxing the feet, relaxing the shins and the knees, relaxing the thighs and allowing the hips to sink just a little bit closer to your mat. Relaxing the core and the chest, the fingers, the arms and the shoulders. Relaxing your neck and throat, allowing for some space between the upper and lower jaw. Relaxing the facial muscles and the top of your head. Repeating silently to yourself, my mind and body are relaxed. My mind and body are relaxed. My mind and body are completely relaxed. Slowly begin to bring some awareness back to the body by wiggling the toes and the fingers. Gently moving the head from side to side. And when you're ready, slowly rolling to the right side of your mat. Continuing to keep your eyes closed and using your arm as a pillow. Taking this moment to once again reconnect, to remember the intention that you set at the start of your practice. To remind yourself that each day is a fresh start, a new beginning. And when you're ready, gently coming up to a comfortable seated position, bringing your head up last and your hands to heart center. Taking one last deep inhale in together. Exhale, open mouth. Until we meet again, may the sun shine upon you. May love surround each and every one of you. And may that beautiful light within you continue to guide your way on. Namaste. So thank you so much for joining me for that super short yoga lesson. But even though it was short and sweet, I hope it brought some rest and relaxation to your day. You all are doing an amazing job. Thanks for all that you're doing. Hang in there. And thanks again, Lindsay, for inviting me on today. Take care. Bye-bye.